Hello there, friends. Happy New Year. This is Wanda from Fox Hollow Peonies up in Alaska, and I hope your new year has been off to a great start. We are hunkered down up here in Alaska with last week we had some kind of cold temps down to 15, 16 below, and it's warmed up for the last couple days here, but now we're plunging back down again. Thankfully, we have not had our normal 30 or 40 below weather that we often have. But I'm not complaining. I am hoping that this milder winter continues. But we do have lots of snow to cover up the peonies and protect them, so that's the most important thing. We've got a good snow cover again this year. Well, a few days ago I posted a little post about using a daily planner, and I kind of asked if any of you use a daily planner, and I got a lot of responses, especially of people wondering which planner I use. So I'm going to share with you today the planner that I like to use, that I've found to be the most useful for me. And using a planner is a really great tool if you are in business, because as you know, especially if you're a flower farmer, there are times of year when you just have so much to do that it can be overwhelming. And having a planner to kind of sketch out your week, plan out your week and what you're going to be doing is really helpful. And also, I will show you another little book I use called the Faith and Focus book that is from the same company. And that helps you, where the planner kind of gives you your umbrella for the week, your overall plan. Your Faith and Focus book can give you a daily goal of things that you want to do every day. And one of the other farmers I like to listen to is Charlotte Smith with 3 Cow Marketing. And she works a lot with farmers on feeling overwhelmed. And one of the things she mentions is that if you can narrow down your to-do list to just a few things a day, rather than viewing your entire big to-do list, that will ease some of your stress. If you just have a daily plan of a few things you're going to get done that day. And that way, that is less overwhelming than looking at your entire to-do list for the week or the month. And having a planner helps you do that. Also, just a little hint, again, if you are in business, that buying a planner and using it for your business to organize yourself is a business expense. And so that's a tax-deductible expense when you do your taxes. So the one I'm going to show you today is a little bit more expensive than maybe some of the planners that you're used to seeing in the grocery store or in Walmart or something, but remember that the expense for getting a good planner is a business write-off. So that's a good tip for you today. So the planner I use is called a Christian planner, and this is what this year's looks like. And you can buy them at christianplanner.com. They have a spiral bound one, and then they have a hard bound one. And actually the hard bound ones are on sale right now. But one thing, first off, I love about these planners is they come in all sorts of bright colors. And I'm a bright color person. So this is last year's. It was a beautiful poppy red, they called it. And then this year I ordered the teal one. So again, those are at christianplanner.com. And one thing I want to say right off the bat is you don't have to be of the Christian faith to use these, of course. Because what you can do is there are a few Bible verses on some of the pages, for example. But what I like to do is any planner you use, you make it your own by things you add to it. And one of the things you can do is just put stickers across if there's a heading or something that you don't want to use, just put a sticker across it. And a couple of the sticker books that I like to use, of course I love flowers, but there's this one, Teeny Florals and Vintage Florals, and they have in here a lot of things like this that you can use to label your different categories, and they all have flowers on them. And so if there's any kind of title or something in this particular planner, look at all these that you can use, you just put a sticker over the top of it and label it what you want to and what you want to do with it, with that page or that category on the planner. So I'm going to be popping back and forth between this year's planner and my old planner from last year, just to kind of show you how I use my planner. And one of the things that I do, first of all, I like, my husband and I like to travel, and we love to go to different places every year and try to hit different spots. And so in the beginning of your planner, you're just going to see 2 blank pages. And I like to use that to put stickers of everywhere I travel. So you can see this year we went to the Gulf Shores, we went to Mississippi, Arizona, I went to Pennsylvania and New York for I'm waiting for my New York sticker to come in. And I went to Missouri to the Association of Cut Flower Growers Conference. But I kind of use these first 2 pages to put down stickers of all the places that I traveled that year. And then if you pop into the planner, oh, by the way, one of the companies I like for stickers is called Redbubble.com. And the reason I like that is that they, all their stickers they carry are from small business people who have created these stickers themselves. So when you order from Redbubble, you're supporting a whole bunch of small business owners who have sticker businesses. And so I like supporting small companies rather than great big huge ones. So that's one of the reasons that I love to order stickers from Redbubble. And just to let you know that the Christian Planner, in fact, was started by a couple, just a regular couple who were looking for a good planner to use and didn't like all the ones they saw. And so they created this. So it actually started in a couple's home, and they started this just as a small business. So I like supporting people who are entrepreneurs and start things in their living room. And that's how this little company got started. So one of the first things in your book is a place for a vision board. So again, some people pick a word of the year or whatever, but basically I like to order stickers that might have my goals for this year and different phrases, encouraging phrases or little things that I want to remember throughout the year. So that's the first page. The second page has a place for your healthy habit goals, that for your health that you want to do. And then this page is for your basic yearly goals that you want to write down. So what I usually do is I haven't filled this out yet. I'm waiting for my stickers to come in that I ordered, but I cut it in half, and I have personal goals on one side and farm goals on the other side. And then every beginning of every month, you'll have a full calendar that has the days of the weeks, and you can see I like to do stickers. So I like to put stickers in my planner. So there's the whole month of January. And then the first page here is called Weekend Devotional. So what I actually use that for is for sermon notes from a message I might have listened to. And then I do daily devotions. I try to do daily devotions. And so that's the page I use to write down thoughts for daily devotionals I might have done. However, if you are not a person who's into, taking sermon notes or doing devotions, you can always, again, put a sticker over that and label it whatever you want to. I have seen people use this page, especially for us flower farmers. You know how we're always listening to flower podcasts? Well, you could use that page to write down things you want to remember from podcasts you've listened to. Or maybe you're reading a great book on flower farming, or you're reading a great just self-help book, self-improvement book, and you can write down thoughts that you want to remember for that time, for that week, or things that you want to remember that you've read or heard. And so that's what you can do with that page. The second page is called, the next page after that is called Reflection, Preparation, sketch, and notes. So this is kind of a page you can use for a wide variety of things. I have seen people, there is a Christian Planner Facebook page, and people take pictures of their planners and all the different things they do with them. So if you need ideas besides the ones I'm giving you, you can always just go to the Christian Planner Facebook page and join that, and people are constantly posting ideas of how they're using all these different pages. But I've seen artistic people actually do a sketch on this page to sketch something they want to remember. I've seen people use stickers on this page to, motivational stickers for the week. I've seen people also use this page to take notes on a book they're reading or podcast they've listened to. But what I like to do this for is my main to-do list for the week, my sort of umbrella of the things, my goals for the week. And I divide it up into Flower Farm, marketing, things I need to order, especially for the farm, computer paperwork that I need to do, things like paying bills or things I need to do, cleaning and organizing, and then crafting. I try to always be crafting things and getting ready for the next bazaar that I might be doing. So that's how I divide mine up. I just kind of list all the things that I need to get done, sort of my goals for that week. And then the next thing you get to when you turn the next page is you get to the week is laid out. So they have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday on the other page. So I actually go in and I write down times. I start at 8 o'clock because that's kind of when my day starts, and I write the times down here. There's a page to put, like I use this for important, of all the goals on the previous page, I use this for the important goals I need to get done that week, what I consider to be the most important. And then there's a big blank space where you can kind of actually list anything that you want to. I use this for prayers. I put a little sticker in there for things I want to pray for that week. You can see here. And then I write down here people or things I'm praying about, or even at the bottom I'll put if there's an answer to prayer something that I was praying for. And then you'll see at the bottom there is another blank area, and what I use this for is I call it the best thing. So at the end of the week, the best thing that I heard or read that week, something that I really want to remember, I put down there. And I put a little sticker that says TBT, the best thing. And I write down something I heard from a podcast or a sermon or something I read that is like, wow, the wow thing for the week that I want to remember. One cool thing I love about this particular planner, it has daily health habits. So that's where you would write down things that you want to be doing every day or trying to do every day. So I do things like devotions. Move it means I just want to be sure during the winter that I'm continuing. I don't have a problem with moving it in the summer, but things that I'm, trying to exercise every day. Vitamins, Facebook posts. I keep track, make sure I'm posting 2 or 3 times a week on Facebook or Instagram. Podcasts, crafting, tithing, read. I'm a big reader, so I like to try to read every day. And decluttering. I have a big goal this year of trying to declutter my house. So I'm going to keep track of that. I'm trying to do something with decluttering our house every week because I got too much stuff, way too much stuff. So another thing I like to do is, have you ever gotten to the end of the week and you wonder, what did I do this week? Like, what did I actually do? What consumed my time? What did I do? Did I get anything done? So besides checking off your to-do list, I actually keep track every day, just kind of casually, of what I did that day. I write it in pencil. You see here, I've got some written in pencil. And I write down what I actually did. That way, when you get to the end of the week, you don't have that feeling of wondering what in the world you did. So I use that. I do write it in pencil, kind of just do briefly, fixed dinner, did the laundry, whatever. So I feel like I actually did accomplish something that week. So that shows you a little bit about the what the planner's like. You have a page for notes of some kind. You have a page maybe to plan your week. And then you have every week you have the two daily pages that you can use to put appointments in. And for me as a flower farmer and a business owner, this really keeps me on track. It helps me have a focus for my week. And you can, like I said, write daily goals up at the top of your day maybe. And that way you're not looking at this big overwhelming list of all the things you want to get done that week, which causes you to feel overwhelmed. Instead, you are just looking at what the 3 things are that you want to get done that day. And so that will help you from feeling so overwhelmed when you're a flower farmer. Also, in the back of the planner, there are about 5 or 6 empty pages here. Okay, there's 5 or 6 empty pages. And there's also a little pocket in the back that you can tuck things into. Like I said, I'm a big reader. I love to read, and I have 2 or 3 series that I'm reading right now. So what I do is I print out the list of books on that series, and I can check off when I've read those books and check off which books I've read in the series. I keep those in the pockets in the back. But these last pages you can kind of use for anything you want to use for. What I use mine for is, for one thing, like I said, I like to read. And so they have these cute little bookshelves you can print out where you keep track of the books that you've read that year. And so here's my books I read in 2023. I read 46 books last year. That's a combination of reading and Audible. I listen to a lot of books on Audible in the summer when I'm working down in the flower field. I also keep track of the books of the Bible that I've read all the way through. I put this on with a glue stick. That way I can just pull it out and move it to the next year. And also I have a goal of visiting all the states, all 50 states, sometime in my lifetime. So I also have a page that has the map of the United States where I color in the states I have visited, and I move that from one planner to the next every year. As I said, I'm working on decluttering the house, so I actually have a thing for keeping track of, I've got all the areas in my house and keeping track of which ones I have decluttered and which ones I need to work on. So all these pages in the back you can use for whatever you want to. Some people use them to write down business expenses. Some people use them to write down other things that they're keeping track of. So anyways, so it's pretty versatile. Like I said, you can kind of tweak the pages to use them how you want to. And it's really one of the most useful planners I have found. I really do like the spiral bound because it lays open flat. However, like I said, right now, the hardbound ones with the hardbound cover are on sale on their website. The other little book they offer is called Faith and Focus. And I will come back again another time and talk about how I use this book. And this book helps you focus on your week ahead and what you're going to do. So let me know if you have any questions about the Christian Planner. And it's a great tool for us to use for our farms and our business and our daily life. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.